So I'm Jordan and I am going to teach us how to make zines today. So I am from Chronically Crafty. It's a crafternoon session that I run all over Perth, but I run a lot of them at Curtin for students and staff members. We get together, we do craft, all sorts of different things, and it's aimed at mainly disabled, chronically ill, neurodivergent folk, but everyone is welcome. I myself am chronically ill and disabled, and I just wanted to make a space where people could come together and do craft together and share their similar lived experiences. I think it's really important to have a space to meet other disabled folk. So that's why I've started this. And I know that a lot of you are working from home during the holidays, but also I know that being chronically ill means that sometimes you can't leave the house. So I just thought I'd put together this little video for you so that you can be involved in the zine making process. So first off, what's a zine? It's a little booklet that you make. It's often one-off or like a short print run. So it's actually short for magazine. So magazines are like published booklets, whereas a zine is like a self-published booklet. As I said, it can just be a one-off or like a little tiny series. They're very popular in the advocacy space. So I'm going to teach you how to make a particular kind of zine today. I've got just a scrap piece of paper here from a D&D campaign that I ran recently. So you can use anything, coloured paper, scrap paper, whatever. So we're going to start by folding her in half this way. And I'll just do that on the table. So that's folded in half. And then I'm going to open it up. And then I'm going to fold it in half this way. Okay, so now we're going to take these and fold them back this way. So you've done that on that side, and then on the other side you fold back that way. Okay, and now we'll just undo that little fold that you made. And this is the folded side, open side. And what we want to do is cut along this line just to the middle there. Okay, now this is the fun bit. So you fold it this way again, and then we squash it, and then you kind of just press it together and you've made a little tiny booklet. Ta-da! So that's one of the simplest ways to make a zine. So that gives you 3 to 4 pages, it's very simple, easy way to do it. But there are all other kinds of ways that you can bind things. But I'm going to show you a few of my zines and the zines that I have collected. So this one is a zine about my heart surgery. It's called Heart Surgery Sucks, and it's made in that same classic zine fold. So that's it. And I've designed this on like digitally, and then I've got it printed on a risograph printer, and I've made a little series of them and folded them all up and then kept them. I also, my business card is a little zine. Again, I've designed that and then printed it out on a just regular printer, and then I cut them up and fold them, and that's how I give out my business cards. This is one that I made. This is using collage, which is one of my absolute favourite ways to make zines. So this is just about birds. I was going to write something in there, and then I've just like collected some bird images that I like, and then I was going to write some poetry about the birds. This one is made quite a bit differently. So this is bound with a staple. Yeah. So this is a zine, and it's a one-off that I made about my trip to Scotland for my PhD internship. So it's like quite complicated. I've got like extra little bits in here. I've used sewing. This is like a little fabric sleeve for me to keep things. Some of these like fold out, so you can get really creative with a zine. I've also got a section in here which was made with like clear plastic paper, and then I've put some ephemera in that, and then I've also like done this one where it's clear and it creates layers to tell a little story. Yeah, got these little things, more fold outs, yeah, like a end page. Yeah, so that one's really cool. That's probably my favorite zine I've ever made. And then this one is from a artist who I love, Ali Illustrations. She's one of my friends. She also is chronically ill. And yeah, so she has designed this little comic book and then printed it and turned it into a little self-published comic. So same, it's staple bound. Yeah, and that one's really beautiful. But a completely different thing. So that would be, yeah, like a little series that she's published, and then she sells these. So yeah, that's kind of how to make a zine. I hope that you have a lot of fun, and I hope that you enjoy yourself. Please comment down below if you use this tutorial. We're releasing this as part of the Disability Pride month for Curtin, and we're going to have an exhibition at the end. So we're actually having the exhibition in August, and I'm very excited about it. And I'm hoping that this little video will help people to create their own little zines at home and then be able to send them in for that exhibition. So there'll be links down below about how to enter that. But also I hope that this little video keeps going in the future and people get to see what kind of zines they want to make. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have lots of fun and having a great day. Okay, bye!